lakini kama uko single pole, sorry. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's yet another day, yet another video. I'm happy to be here, guys. You don't know, guys. For the returning subscribers, welcome back, homies, and for the new subscribers, welcome. So today I'm in the streets of China, as you can see. Yeah, I'm in the streets of China, guys. Today we are shooting another video. I'm happy I'm delivering. That's what you guys asked for, and I'm delivering. So today we're going to talk about all you need to know before coming to China. So tag along as I tell you everything you need to know before coming to China. So yeah, let's go. I know you're wondering. Yeah, this is my helmet for my scooter. I have to use a scooter because I'm walking around. So first things first, the first thing you need to have or to need to know before coming to China, it's a reason. Why are you coming to China? One, are you either coming to study? Are you coming for work? Or are you coming to get married? Scrap off the third part, but if you get lucky and get a Chinese man, you know, you can take them home. Yeah, or you can come to their home. So yeah, you need to have a reason. Are you coming to study or are you coming to work? If it's study, you need to have the necessary documents from the school. You need to have an admission letter. You need to have a JW. It's like something. It's a document sent by the school to the admissions office to go and, you know, how can I say it? To verify you as a student. It's just like acknowledgement. That's the JPEG, and also like to make your visa process easier. The other thing is, if you're coming for work, you need to have like a letter from your workplace in China, here in China, and then to the embassy, to the Kenyan embassy, no, the Chinese embassy in Kenya, so that a letter to make your visa process easy. So the first thing you need to have, it's a reason. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, so actually this is an essential. It's the second thing, but it was supposed to be the first one. So into our next item, all you need is, a passport. Guys, you need to have an active, a valid passport for you to, enable all your process go easier. And actually, it's the first step. You have to have a passport before you apply to all these things, because getting a passport can be ghetto. So yeah, you need a passport also to come to China. Yeah, what else do you need? Follow me for more. So what is a passport? What is admission letter without a visa? So yeah, after you've gotten your admission letter, after you've gotten your permit, work report from the company, and you have your passport ready, you need to go and apply for a visa. What does that mean? You go to the Chinese embassy and then you get a visa. You just give them all the documents you want, do the necessary payments, and then you get a visa. So the third essential you need is a visa. Yeah, that's it. You don't know what the fourth one is? Stay along. So yeah, you're going. Let's go. After you've gotten your documents, you've gotten your visa, you've gotten your passport, everything's set, the next thing you need a medical document. Yeah, you need to go like for checkup for your whole body, and then to check all your body parts are okay, all your blood is okay, everything is okay, even your brain too. And I don't know about emotional well-being, but you're going to check on that. Lakini kama uko single pole, sorry. Make sure you also have your yellow fever papers too. They matter too, even if they're not that important. They matter. You need the yellow fever vaccine. They never check it, but you never know. You're coming to China. China is also like, they usually follow protocol to the letter. So that's one thing you need to know. So after, the first one was essentially documents. Like everything that I've said, ensure you have all the documents, and actually all your documentation from the school documents and everything. All of them, make sure you have all the documents together. Yeah, the school, high school. If you're coming to China as a transfer student, or you're coming to China as like a freshman, you need to have all the documents from, Sokanyuma, high school, primary school, middle, yeah, everything. Yeah, so that is all for documents. So the next part is the shopping. What do you need to buy when you come to China? What do you need? You need to buy, okay, what do you need to come with? You come with you come with essentials. So after all that is done, after you've ensured all your documents are set to go, you start planning to come to China. There's no, I know it will take like a few minutes before, no, not a few minutes, a few months or a few weeks before you start traveling to China, start looking at stuff that you need to, I'm here to tell you what you need to know. First of all, you don't need to know Chinese to come to China. You don't need, you just need to know how to communicate. You need to communicate. Can you speak? Can you relate with people? Chinese people are just normal people. If you know Chinese, that's it's, can I say, it's a pro, it is a, where kitu nzuri inaitwa nini vile, it is a good thing. If you know Chinese, then well and good. Yeah, I'm saying if you know Chinese, good for you. If you don't know, it's okay. As long as you have your phone with you, and your phone has a translator, and you have a VPN, you're good to go. So yeah, you just need to have some social skills. You actually, I think most of you have been taught, like, how to communicate with people. That is the key thing. So that is the first thing. You don't need to know Chinese to come to China, but if you know Chinese, it's a good thing. The second thing you need to know before coming to China: Chinese people are very, very friendly. The only thing, I've already told you, don't need to know the language, but here's the tricky part: Chinese people are very friendly and they're good, but you won't know, a higher percentage do not know English. Very few people, let me say 1 in 100 people know English. So like, they do not know English. They're nice people, yes. Contrary to what people say, Chinese people are so good, but they can be willing to help you. They're always willing to help you, but there's a problem. The problem is language barrier. So you should be ready to deal with language barrier. I've already told you you need to have a translator in your phone, so that maybe when you arrive in the airport, you have to translate what you want to just, it's normal. Like, it's normal. If I don't know something in English, in Chinese, I just write in English in the translator, and then I show them, and they actually tell me. And these people know, they know more about technology. So like, if you want them to speak in the translator, you just change the language, Chinese to English, and then you tell them to speak. Or like, you can, if you have a Chinese keyboard, the better, then they'll write it for you. And yeah. So if you know somebody here in China who is connecting you to come to China, well and good. If you do not know any person in China, do not worry, I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So you need these apps. I'm gonna tell you some apps that you need to install in your phone before you come to China. Okay? So Chinese, they have their own apps. Like, the phones you use maybe in Kenya or in any other part of the country cannot be the same. Are not the same like the ones we use here. Yeah, so there's some apps you need to install in your phone so that you can be able to maneuver through, or to make your life easier as a newcomer to China. The first one is the travel app, the transport app. It's like the Uber of China. It's called Didi. So Didi, there are other apps, but then Didi is like, can I say, like, it's well known and it's more of international, because these other apps you need to have WeChat before you can have those mini apps and use them. It's like, yeah. So you have to have Didi. Didi is it's a travel transport app. It's like Uber. If you guys know Uber, so basically Didi. Yeah, and also the second app you need to have. I mean, Didi is the second one, because I've already told you need to have a translator, basically. So the second one is the Didi. The third one is you need to have Alipay. Yeah, Alipay is good because you can link it with your bank card back home, and you can also link with a Chinese card so that you can access funds easily. So yeah, you need those. Those are I think for a newcomer, there are the 3 essential apps that you need to have. Yeah, just like that. So another thing, yeah, if you're coming to China, it's better for you to come with money in your bank card, or rather you've converted your money to Chinese yuan, because here in China converting money, it's a process which you don't want, and you need a person who has a permanent visa, permanent resident here in China to help you. And if you are going, so another thing, so another thing you need to know, guys, do not come with cash in China. Do not come with cash, like let's say for example Kenya shillings, USD, or like maybe Rwandanese money, or no, you don't need that. If you're carrying cash, unless it's Chinese yuan, that is okay, because you're gonna have a problem if you're coming to China and you don't have any person or you don't have any connection. Because let me tell you something, if you come with USD, you can convert that. It's easy. You need to have a permanent residence here in China so that they can allow you to do the conversion. But if you don't have that, and a permanent residence, you get it after like a month or so. So if you do not have it, you cannot be able to convert your money. So you need to look for somebody to help you. It's gonna be a process. You don't want that. So unless you convert the money back in your country into Chinese yuan, okay, so that you can come with the Chinese yuan, or keep the money in your bank accounts or bank cards, and then you come with here. Make sure you also have bank cards. I forgot to say that. Make sure you have bank cards from your country. You just make sure they have Visa cards, or like MasterCards, or like UnionPay cards. All of them are here. Yeah, of course not all the banks, but it works in some banks. Yeah, but most of the banks, they work there. Also, another thing, by the way, I forgot to mention. I think I mentioned it. No, I didn't mention it. Make sure you have VPN. Make sure you guys have VPN. You have, you know the VPNs, for example, Let's VPN and all that. Make sure you have a working VPN, because you're not gonna be able to access some apps. If you're having a phone like an American phone, you can't access any app here in China. You cannot. Like, let me tell you something. When we came to China with my friends, we were stuck. All our phones were off. We only had one phone that is working, and I did not have, actually it was mine, thank God. It was mine, but then I couldn't do anything because I have power, but I can't do anything. The only thing I can use is Snap. Just that doesn't help with location or anything. So we struggled. We actually really struggled with even talking. The only thing, I think I've told you guys in this video, in the start of the video, that the only thing we just knew was me how. So guys, make sure you have VPN to be able to access some apps. If you have an American phone, no app will work except Snapchat. Yeah, except Snapchat, or like some Chinese apps. Yeah, the Chinese apps have given it, they will work without VPN, some of them. Yeah, and another thing is make sure you are drug free. Yeah, like, let me tell you something, here in China they don't play with drugs. They do not joke with drugs. So when so bangi, sorry for people who don't understand, but and just say, if make sure your body is clean, make sure like you don't have drugs in your system, make sure you don't have anything illegal in your system, because here, let me tell you something, here, if you're gotten like you have illegal stuff, if it's illegal drugs, if you're suspected, you're deported. But if you're found with them, yeah, simple and clear. So yeah, what else? Yeah, so when you're packing to come to China, make sure, I'll do another vlog to show you, to tell you everything, your packing list. That I'll do that video when it's like when school is almost opening, like the next intake that is, so that I can tell you all you need to know, all you need to have in your thingy. But when you are packing, just make sure you have enough clothes, you have enough innerwears. I know they'll tell us there are clothes in China. Yes, there are clothes in China. Everything is here, but just pack enough clothes to sustain you. It's not, nobody should tell you that don't come with clothes here, don't come with clothes here, just come with wool. No, there are clothes here, yes, But as a fresh person, as a newcomer, as a foreigner coming to China for the first time, you need to have enough clothes to get you through a week or 2 weeks, because okay, there are machines, even washing machines here, even accessing the washing machines or anything, you need to have these apps, the Chinese approved apps, to even pay for them and everything. So make sure you have enough clothes, pack enough clothes, pack enough clothes. Yeah, just no, there are clothes here, don't get me wrong, there are clothes here, massive clothes, they are massive, all brands are here, everything is here. But when you're packing to come here for the first time, just make sure you have enough clothes. And then when you're here, maybe if you grow out or if you need more, you can buy from, you know, the local available shops and available malls. You can go to malls to purchase the if you want to add. Yeah. So another important thing that you guys need to know is that China is a safe country. It is a very, very safe country. Let me just say very, very safe country, because I come from Kenya and I know how Kenya is ghetto with this stealing stuff, bro. No, China is very safe. How safe is it? Let me tell you something. An incident. My friend, when we came from Kenya, he left his wallet with like 5,000 USD in his wallet, like it was cash. He left in the dining hall. It was an accidental, and then the following day we go follow it up. Apparently somebody picked it up and then went and gave it up. All the money was there, nothing was removed. How safe is it? I might leave my PC here and then go, and then I come back, I get it. So if I'm studying in the library, I leave my PC here, I just go and then I come back, I get it. Nobody can take anything that doesn't belong to them. It is very, very safe, because the punishments this side are very, very, very extreme. So I can just say these country people are morally upright. Like, most people are morally upright. That's the upside of coming to China. China is a very safe country. People are morally upright. And actually, if I cannot say this, I'm not giving Chinese their credit. These people are the most nice people you'll ever get. I'm not even like, you know, just painting. No, it's from experience. Guys, let me tell you something. If you have a problem and you just tell any person, and if of course when you're approaching a person, just go to somebody who's like, you know, who is not occupied or anything. But when you go ask for help from these people, they'll help you. Even if they don't, they'll try to help you. They are very friendly too, very friendly. And they just, let me tell you something, they are not racist as people. Let me tell you something, these people, okay, don't get something from people who have not actually come to China. People come with assumptions and they've not been to China. This thing about China being racist, I heard it a lot before coming to China. Actually, they'll start touching you like this and stuff like that. No, actually, that doesn't happen. Let me tell you what happens. What happens is that these people are really, really curious. It's the way you see somebody and you're like, ooh, if you see an indigenous person, you just want to know more about this person. They just want to talk and like know, oh yeah, these are people like us. I swear to God, these people relate to us like normal human beings, and they're very, 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 very friendly. They're not racist, by the way. It's not a racist country. Even if there is, but then I've not encountered it, like, yet. I've not encountered it. I go out, I do everything out there. I have Chinese friends and everything. Some people are racist, but I have not encountered them in person. That's what I'm saying from my own perspective. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give Chinese their flowers. These people are nice and they're not racially discriminating. Yeah, the ones I've met. Yeah, so don't worry about coming to China, about your stuff, everything. China is a safe country. And by the way, another thing, they respect you. They respect your property too. So just don't worry. This China is a good place to stay. Yeah. And by the way, you can make actually memories when you come here. You make beautiful memories, and then just living a day at a time, because everything is easily accessible here, and you actually get everything. It's easy. So yeah, you don't need to worry about also buying stuff and everything. Oh, I forgot to mention that everything is done on phone, entirely on phone. Everything. You can order food on phone, you can order a cab on phone, you can buy a ticket on phone, you can board a plane on phone, you can check in with the phone. Like, everything is order, pay for meals, everything. Yeah, everything here is done using the phone. So a phone is a very important thing in your life in China. So yeah. And also another thing you need to know is the Chinese people are people who follow rules strictly, very, very strictly. Let me say something. If you break a rule and there's a certain consequence, you get it. Like, they do not consider maybe it's you're a foreigner and it's new for you. No, you've been given these rules, you know the rules. If you don't follow, you suffer the consequences. So just make sure you follow all the rules and the regulations of your school, of the country, of whatever place you are, very, 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 very closely. Because if you don't follow them, you'll end up in somewhere you don't want to be in. Yeah. Another important thing, please, if you come here as a student, you come here with a student visa. So don't indulge in any business. Do not work. It's a rule. If you're a student, if you're a foreigner and you've come to China as a student, no, you don't have a work visa. If you found working and you're on a student visa, they deport you with immediate action. Like, we're not even joking. With immediate action. If you misbehave, with immediate action, you get deported. If you don't follow any rules and regulation, and the consequences is written, like, you need to, how can I say it? You need to follow. No, if the consequence is saying that if you break this rule and you're going back, if you break this rule, fuck, why is this thing disturbing me? If you break any rule and the consequence is deportation, you'll get deported. They do not. There's no. By the way, no tipping in China. Do not tip people in China. So I was saying, rules and regulations have to be followed to the letter in China. Okay? If you come as a student, stick to being a student. Become a good student. If you come here as a worker, stick to your working thingy. Yeah, I know you'll be good. Yeah, so guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy my content today, and also I can't wait to hear all the experiences for those who are planning to come to China, and also for those who are seeking just to know. I can't wait to hear your feedback, and if you have any question, leave it in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys for keeping up. So adios, we are out.